Hello. So, it's Friday, and I went to see my doctor today. So, I've been keeping track of my blood pressure at home since I went to the hospital on Wednesday, and it's still high. So, basically, with your blood pressure, the top number is systolic, and the bottom number is your diastolic number. The top number it's not usually the number that we're most concerned about. It's the diastolic number that we're most concerned about. And in a otherwise healthy person, your diastolic number, so the bottom number, should be below 90. That's acceptable. And in my case, since I have issues with my kidneys, my bottom number should be below 80. And right now, my bottom number has consistently been over 100. So it is high blood pressure. In fact, this morning when I checked my blood pressure, it was 148 over 114. So that's very high. That's putting a lot of stress on my kidneys, which granted are functioning normally right now, but that could change if we don't treat this blood pressure. So she's put me on a medication to lower my blood pressure. And I will see the cardiologist September 8th. I go in for a Holter monitor. And then September 9th, I go in again to have the Holter monitor taken off. And then I will have a exercise treadmill test, so a stress test, on the 9th of September. And then we'll see if there's anything else going on with my heart that's causing the blood pressure. Otherwise, I think that it's mainly due to stress, because my diet, like I say, is plant-based. I'm not eating any meat, and I don't eat any dairy. And when I told my doctor that, she was quite happy, because she asked me about my diet, and if I've been eating a lot of sodium lately, and I told her I didn't think so, but I do have the processed vegan foods too, so maybe I will definitely cut back on those vegan processed foods and have those only occasionally, and focus mainly on fruits and vegetables. So that being said, I restocked up on my fruits and vegetables while I was at Superstore getting my prescription filled. I got some oranges, I got some pears, apples, tomatoes, lettuce, bananas. I got some green Swiss chard leaves to make some veggie wraps. And I bought like a stir-fry vegetable mixture. It's broccoli, red cabbage, like the broccoli slaw, carrots, snap peas. So I can make that a stir fry and add some bell peppers and mushrooms to that, and that'll be a nice dinner idea. And I also bought a mix. It's baby kale and spinach, a mix. So I will use that in my smoothies. Other than that, I think everything is under control. The medication should help to bring down the blood pressure, as well as my diet. And hopefully maybe I can get off of it again, or go off of it again. But I'm leery to just, I know that there are those people out there that will not agree with my going on medication to treat blood pressure, because, as we know, most of the time high blood pressure is due to lifestyle choices, and it's you can, by reducing your weight and, focusing on a plant-based diet, you can, reduce your blood pressure and, get it back to normal. I'm leery to just say to my doctor, well, I don't want medication. I want to see if I can treat it just through my diet, because I don't know. I mean, with having lupus and having the issues that I have, I don't know. I'm just not comfortable doing that. At least not right now. And I don't know. It's a hard one for me. Like, I know some people are very, very comfortable with, not taking any medication, and doing okay with that, but I'm not. I can't do that. So I'm not going to not take this medication. I am going to take it, and I'm going to continue to monitor my blood pressure as my doctor has advised me to, and I'm going to wait until I see the cardiologist for further consultation and see what he suggests, because he may end up changing the medication depending on what my test results are from the Holter monitor. She said I may end up on a calcium channel blocker or another medication. Anyway, so I'm gonna wait for that. So I'm just heading back to work. Thought I would give you all an update about what's been happening, my doctor's appointment, and yeah, so I'm just going to really focus on reducing my stress. I'm feeling very stressed these days with, potentially moving to another province, and not feeling like that's even sorted out as to when we're going to go and where we're going to live. And I haven't found a job yet in Edmonton, so I'm still working on that. So very stressed out, and we can't survive on one income, so we both need to be working full-time. So that's been hard to deal with, not being able to find a job. Like, you would think that for nurses it would be easy to find a job anywhere, but it's not. And with the way that Edmonton does their postings, it's open to both internal and external applicants. So I'm competing with people that are already working within the system that have more seniority than me. So that's why I'm not finding a job. And I've applied to over 100 positions. Yes, over 100 positions. I think 109 or 11 to be exact. So a lot. I've applied for a lot. And I did speak to somebody yesterday from Alberta Health Services, and she gave me some suggestions on different avenues that I can look for that's not with Alberta Health Services, more with the private sector. So hopefully I'll have some luck with that. I'll look into that over the weekend, and maybe figure out who I can make some phone calls to early next week and see what I can conjure up as far as maybe finding even just some casual work. I'm happy just to take anything. I don't necessarily need to have a full-time job right off the bat. But that, of course, would be my goal, would be to have full-time work, but I understand that might not be possible. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. And, my husband's not here. He's away and working in Alberta, and, I'm on my own at home with our son, just taking care of the house and the dog, and trying to not let myself get too stressed out, but it's not always that easy. It's so easy, and I can't back up for some reason today. So anyway, I thought that I would share that with you all. I'm gonna try to maybe am I too close? No, she's skinny. She can get in there. I'm parked beside my coworker's car. She's a dietitian and she's very tiny. So I always worry that, because I'm not tiny, that, I always am conscious of how close I am to another car, because sometimes it's not enough room for Miss Sandra to get in. So I want to make sure I leave enough room for people. But she's very tiny. She's petite. So anyway, I'm going to go enjoy my lovely salad that I brought for lunch today. We went out for dinner last night with the coworkers, and one of them brought some organic veggies from her garden. She brought some cherry tomatoes, some zucchini, and some cucumbers. I took a zucchini and a pint size, maybe a little bit bigger, of cherry tomatoes. So for my salad today, I have spinach, all of the cherry tomatoes, and some cucumber. So that's what I'm having for my lunch. And I have some nectarines that I've cut up, probably about 2 nectarines cut up, and I'll have that. And for my breakfast this morning, I just had toast with peanut butter and bee-free honey, and that was really yummy. Anyway, I'm going to head back to work, so I hope you're all doing well, and until the next video, take care, everyone. Bye.